Good morning, family. What's going on? It is Kyle Henderson, BAMA football on YouTube. Could I get a roll tide inside the comment box? I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for joining the program today right here on BAMA football on YouTube, live every day at 10 a.m. Central Time. So thank you very much for being here on the program. I really appreciate you guys being active inside the comment box and always joining me as news happens right here on BAMA football on YouTube. Let me know where you're watching from inside the comment box today. We're going to have a little fun. We're going to play some trivia on the show. So I hope you guys came with it, and I hope you guys had quality sleep. I hope you guys are off to a really good start. It is almost Feel Good Friday, right? Tomorrow will be Feel Good Friday. Alabama has a scrimmage at Bryant-Denny Stadium tomorrow. So we will have coverage. Now, that scrimmage is in the afternoon. The first scrimmage that they had, which was last Friday, that was in the morning time. So Kalen DeBoer on Friday will speak to the media following the scrimmage probably around 4:30 Central Time on Friday. So we'll have a late Friday afternoon update on any nuggets that we have regarding the Alabama football team. And it's a second scrimmage before we get into next Saturday's A-Day game. So it's already here. This is already April 2nd. I appreciate you guys being here, of course. I also want to welcome on Prize Picks. I want to continue to pump them up as they are a new sponsor of the program. So everybody welcome on in Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports, period, right? And the offer that you have to sign up for, you got to download the app. That's the first thing that I need you to do, okay? So you download the app. And when you download the app, you're going to use the promo code, which is HMA. But if you use the link that is already in the description, it'll take you right to HMA, and you download it. When you play $5, you get $50 in lineups instantly. And so take advantage of that 100%. Prize Picks, you got lineups, picks, entries, more or less. Set your lineup, payout prize. It's a great time, and I'll show you my lineups tomorrow right before the Final Four. By the way, I have the top bracket. Remember, I'm in the 99 percentile of all the brackets. So that, I was doing some math. Out of all the 1,000 brackets, right? If you added 1,000 brackets, I would be better than 992 in each of those brackets, which is crazy. And really, I just went with a lot of the top picks, but I felt that Tennessee would get far. I had them going far. I felt that UConn would beat Duke. I had Arizona winning the title game. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to beat Michigan. I think that's a tall task for anybody, but who knows? I mean, Arizona is absolutely really good, and so is Michigan. Of course, Michigan beat up on Bama, last week, but we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that Arizona pulls it out, and we'll see how it goes. But good morning to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Thursday morning. So I just saw this. This came across the feed this morning. Greg Byrne, the athletic director at the University of Alabama, he just said that there's no need for the SEC title game as we go forward in college football. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, I've been saying that even since last year. What is the point of playing 9 conference games, being at the top, and then your reward is to play another team to get banged up right before you go into the playoffs? Now, Greg Byrne said it's a great event. I agree 100%. It is a great event, and it does mean something, and it does hold a tremendous amount of weight for winning the SEC title game. But I think that since we all know that the SEC is greater than, not even equal to, from top to bottom, all the other conferences, it puts the 2 teams that have made it puts a lot of stress on them from a physical standpoint, right? Right before you go into the playoffs with 2 teams that are probably 11-1, 2 teams that are probably within the top 5, top 10 at the very least, and you have those teams go head-to-head to get banged up right before you go into a tournament. And think about it, the tournament's only going to get bigger. 12 teams right now, 16 teams next. You know that 16 and 24 teams is coming, right? Like, that is absolutely on the way. So Greg Byrne today saying that there's really no need for the SEC title game, and I 100% agree. Like, what's the point? I mean, it's great to have that hardware, and I think that's another flex that you can show. In fact, I think that if you were able to win the SEC, like the championship game, That's second after winning the national title, in my opinion. It really is. So you got to do away with it because you already have 9 SEC games, and I like the way that it kind of just falls out. Like if you played 9 SEC games and you're at the top, you're undefeated, congratulations, you are a champion, and get ready to go into the college football championship game. Before we get to our trivia, I want to say good morning to you guys. Let's see who's piped in this beautiful morning. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. We got all you guys up in the house, an amazing group this morning of 43 strong. Thank you so much, all 43 of you that are joining the program. The show continues to thrive because of y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate all 43 of you guys that are here inside the comment box. I really, really do. Thank you so much. Let's see who is on the screen. We'll bring up the good morning post right now. And let's see who has joined the show. I know you guys are talking about your favorite thing. You know what? I was thinking about having a show just on bot rigs. Would you guys like that? And I just basically feature bot rigs, and we do bot rigs trivia because I see you guys always inside the comment box. The only thing you guys like to talk about recently is bot rigs. So I was even thinking about doing like BAMA bot rigs shirts. I have never seen something more captivating for the undefeated inside the comment box than bot rigs. I was going to delete it, but man, that is definitely driving up the engagement rate. So man, do what you guys do. Bot rigs updates. You guys want it? We'll definitely do that right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Bama bot rigs on YouTube. How about that? Rocket Town, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. Chris from New Jersey. Good morning. Good to see you. I think we have Michael Hill. What's going on, Michael Hill? Thank you so much. We got Who Dat is saying Roll Tide. Thank you so much. We got Chris from New Jersey kicking it with us this morning. We got Kimbo's the fourth. What's up? Good to see you as well. Miss Kim, appreciate you being here. Dylan, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for kicking it with me right now on Bama Football on YouTube. We got Phil. What's up, Phil? Good to see you, man. Thank you very much for kicking it with us on this Feel Good Thursday. We got James Jones. Good morning, James. Appreciate you being here. Let's see who else we got. We got Kevin. Good to see you, Kevin. Thank you very much for kicking it with us on this beautiful Thursday. We got Max. We got Dano. We got Carl Moore. Carl, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. All the good vibes towards you. And also to Broderick, man. What's up, Broderick? Good to see you, man. Hope you're off to a good start. Get back to the workouts. I'll see you at some point in time. We got it going this morning. Man, it was a Murph workout. Does anybody know what this is? A Murph workout? A Murph workout. Does anybody know who Michael Murphy is? Maybe I shouldn't even continue unless you guys know who Michael Murphy is. Miss Crystal, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thaddeus, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining the program. Force True Gaming, good to see you as well. Mask Up Daytona, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. I hope you're off to a really good Thursday. Thank you so much. And what number would Bot Ricks wear? Oh, like 000, right? Because 0 is like the best number to wear right now in college football, right? Your best player is always going to want number 0. So I think like 000 would definitely be Bot Rick's number. I think. I don't know. Maybe you guys would let me know. Army had it. Yeah. Michael Murphy. Yeah. Obviously killed in action. But his favorite workout was a Murph, right? So it's pull-ups, it's squats, it's push-ups. There's running involved. So a lot of people like to do the Murph, like Miss Crystal on Memorial Day. We did a Murph this morning, and always good to kind of get out. Fromm is saying that the shirt is giving off island vibes. Yeah. I mean, I would be down for an island right now, right? We don't have an island background, but maybe we could put one real quick, right? Where's everybody's favorite beach destination? There's our topic right there. Favorite beach destination inside the comment box. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. You know what? Before I move on, I'm not going to lie. I went down to Gulf Shores the first time that I went there. I was blown away. You know, when I first moved here, I went down there and I didn't know what to expect from like an Alabama beach. Yo, it is so nice down there. The sand. Look, I've been a lot of places in this life. That sand is beautiful. Right? Am I right? And okay, so let's see. Rocket Town says Somewhere in Brazil? Oh, man, that's going to be tough to beat. Shannon, of course, has 38. Oh, yeah, 38, man. Whew. Once you start going to 38, man, it's amazing, right? Rosemary, where you at? Santa Rosa? Let me know where you're at in 38. 38, the whole stretch is just incredible, right? Let's see. Panama City Beach, Destin. I haven't been to Destin yet. Haven't been to Destin. I heard Destin is amazing. Definitely want to check it out. We're asking for your favorite beach location as we get going. Antonio, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right. So this on the screen right here is how I had the team before spring football, and after spring ball, we'll go over and kind of reassess everything. But this was the preseason, kind of like pre-spring grade outlook for the team. And I put this together. I think we might have done this together kind of, hand in hand, and then we listed out by unit. So kind of just, I saw this graphic this morning. I was like, let me kind of run over it real quick. So we got quarterbacks at a B+, and to my recollection, we did that because there's just limited experience, right? And then we went to the running backs, and we gave them a B. I would probably automatically say that I would push up running backs right now, the grade. I don't know if I go to A, but I'd probably go to B+. Fromm is saying in someplace in Jamaica. I've never been to Jamaica either. I would love to go to Jamaica. Yeah, definitely would love to go to Jamaica. I've never been there. I've been to a couple places in the Caribbean. I've been to the Bahamas. I went to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Who's been to Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico was amazing. I had an amazing time in Puerto Rico. Anybody ever been down to Puerto Rico? Anybody ever been to Puerto Rico and then went to Culebra? So I went to San Juan, and then from San Juan, I promise you, I took the smallest airplane that ever existed from San Juan to Culebra, like the tiniest plane. There was like 3 people in this airplane. It was crazy. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Tell us where your favorite beach is. You know what? Culebra might be my favorite beach. Like if I could ever get there again. I mean, there's nobody there. So, but at Flamingo Beach, that's it. Flamingo Beach. Turks and Caicos, never been there as well. Daytona Beach. Okay, yeah, Steve's been to Puerto Rico. I don't know if you went there, but that plane was scary. I'm telling you. There was a guy, our pilot was 20 years old, right? Man. All right, so I had the running backs at a B. I had the receivers at an A. And I'm kind of interested. I'm like, okay, I put the wide receivers as an A, but there's only 2 guys that really return with experience that were here last year. Was that premature? I don't know. Maybe because I just, how big I am on Ryan Williams. I don't know. Maybe it's an A. Tight ends, B-. Oof, I was tough on the tight ends. Offensive line, B-. I don't even know the starters, and I gave them a B-. That might have been too nice. And I kind of wonder if I was to assess like the offensive line right now, what would I give them? Everything in this the preseason is perfect, right? It's hard to assess when the guys haven't even played here. Defensive line, I probably elevate that. Bandit, I probably feel good about a B+. Wolf, feel good where I stand on that. Inside backers, C+. I probably elevate that. J. Cole, what's up, man? I appreciate the spiritual message inside the comment box. Corners, A+, yep. Husky, A. Safeties, A+. Yeah, I mean, and then special teams, B. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of where we stand. Is there any, look on the board real quick. Is there one particular grade that should be elevated after 9 practices? Should one particular position be updated, kind of elevated after 9 practices? I would probably say, I guess inside linebackers. I guess I go from the inside linebackers, I probably go B. And I might go, I still don't know what we got for the offensive line. I think it's good. I'm excited about it. And every single, Alabama channel is probably going to tell you that the offensive line is going to be the best offensive line that we've ever had, and that they're younger and that they're more athletic. It seems that way. But the last couple offensive lines, man, I feel bad. Like, I feel like I'm gassing people up and then nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, is there one place that where you get your news from that doesn't like the offensive line? Or is everybody saying that this is going to be the best offensive line in history? I'm dead serious. Like, I'm sure people are saying Del Gotti is going to be better than Brailsford. Javen James is going to be better than Michael Carroll, right? And I get, do we feel that Jackson? Here's an interesting thing. Is Jackson Lloyd going to be better than Caden Proctor? I'm dead serious. Like, because I think, like, as Alabama fans, we're like in the preseason, and this might make people mad, but is everybody out there being like, yeah, this offensive line is going to be better. Jackson Lloyd's going to be way better than Caden Proctor. Really? And I'm not saying that I'm not big on Jackson Lloyd, because I am. But to think that Jackson Lloyd would be better than Caden Proctor in his second year with no playing experience would be interesting, considering that Caden Proctor is going to go first round, at some point to somewhere. Right? See, a lot of people have Jackson. So so this is interesting. And I've seen, Jackson Lloyd's second-year player. So you guys think that Jackson Lloyd right now, and I'm not disagreeing with you, I just want to confirm, you guys think right now that if Jackson Lloyd was eligible to go to the NFL, he would be a first-round draft pick? Like right now. Because the draft is coming up in April, so you guys think that he would be better than Proctor? Shannon, what's up? I appreciate you being here. And look, Caden Proctor is good. But I don't even know if I'd want him with the Niners. Because then when I start thinking about NFL drafts, I'm like, would I want this guy on the 49ers team? I don't know. I think Proctor will do well. I don't know if I would tell Kyle Shanahan to draft him. I don't know. That's it. You got me thinking there. Would I draft Ty? Not for the Niners. It wouldn't make sense. No, like we don't need Ty. Who would I draft for the Niners? I might be interested kind of like later down the road to see, you know what? This might be a bad take for the Niners. Maybe not. But I think later on in the rounds, but people hate him because we hate all the guys once they leave here, or a lot of them. I wouldn't be mad if, like, the 49ers later in the round got, like, Damani Jackson. I wouldn't. They need to tighten up on the corners, right? But that's my squad. Okay, so I have trivia lined up for you guys today, okay, on Thursday. So I'm going to need some feedback inside the comment box. Mike, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here, praying for your mom. Thanks for calling in yesterday and telling us about your mom. She's 95 years old. She's in Choctaw. And Mike moved from Austin to Choctaw County to take care of her. Amazing, right? How about Cody, too? Cody taking care of his mom. Cody's mom had eye surgery, right? And she's doing well. She can see better. So I care about you guys all the time. And, as we get to, we're like family here, right? I know about you guys. I know what you guys are going through. So I pray for you guys. And, I just want you guys to know that I also admire you guys for taking care of your parents. Shoot, man, that's good stuff. Okay. All right, so here we go. We got trivia. All right. Let's see if I can get this a little lower on our little, so you guys can see it. Maybe we'll add some music too. All right. Yeah, that sounds better with the music. Okay. All right, so here's our first question. But let me see if I can lower this just a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay. So our first trivia question. Who is the tallest player on this Alabama football team? Who is the tallest player? No cheating. Who is the tallest player on this Alabama football team? Is it A, John Gazaniga, who's a quarterback? Is it B, Nick Brooks, an offensive lineman? Is it C, Derek Meadows? Let's do a poll. Who is the tallest player on this Alabama football team? A, B, C. Okay, go ahead and vote inside the comment box and post inside the comment box as well. Once again, the options are John Gazaniga, Nick Brooks, or C, Derek Meadows. And so far, we have 90% that have voted for John Gazaniga. Okay. I'm going to ask someone inside the comment box for their final answer, okay? You got to get it right. Okay, I am going to ask, let's see, and no cheating, okay? No cheating. I'm going to ask, Mask Up Daytona will have our final answer. Mask Up Daytona, this is for you, bro, inside the comment box. Is it A, John Gazaniga, B, Nick Brooks, or is it C, Derek Meadows? Mask Up Daytona. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you got, Mask Up? We're waiting for you. You got to pull the trigger, Mask Up. A, he says A. Okay, we made it through. Congratulations. We actually, on this trivia, John Gazaniga and Nick Brooks are tied as the tallest players on the team. So if you chose A, if you chose B, then you are good at 6'7". We have a quarterback here that is 6'7", 250, okay? And Nick Brooks is the biggest player on the team. I think he's like 6'7", 339. So absolute monster. You know, the entire, we got a lot of height on this team, right? So congratulations. We passed round one. Good job, Mask Up, man. Wow, way to shoot. Okay, you guys ready for 2? Right? You guys ready for the second question? And good job voting inside the comment box. 68% said John Gazaniga. All right. Okay. Next up. Who is the 6th game on the schedule? The 6th team that Alabama plays this season. Is it A, Mississippi State? Is it B, Georgia? Is it C, Texas A&M? No cheating. Let me put it inside the comment box. 6th game of the season. A, B, C. Go ahead and vote right now inside the comment box. And I'm going to select someone inside the chat to be our final answer. All right? So you can use the chat box right now. You can vote if you need help. Who does Alabama play for the 6th game of the season? Is it Mississippi State in Starkville? Is it against the Georgia Bulldogs in Tuscaloosa, Alabama? Or is it the homecoming game against Texas A&M? Now, 29% of you have voted A. All right? Let's see. I'm going to choose okay, for the final answer, I'm going to go for Hacker Music, okay? So Hacker Music, let us know who your final answer is right now. The 6th game of the season, you got 10 seconds. 6th game of the season. Now, 27% have voted for A. 68% say B, Georgia. Hacker Music, help us out. What you got, man? What is your final answer? Waiting for Hacker Music inside the comment box. Let's see. We got our first one right. Are we going to get our second one right? Now, this is the 6th game of Alabama's football schedule. And remember, C that Texas A&M game is Alabama's homecoming game, interestingly enough. All right, still waiting for Hacker Music. Who you got, man? He's saying no clue, but he's going with the undefeated, and he's saying B, and we got it right once again because of the undefeated. Yes, Alabama, their 6th game of the season, will be against the Georgia Bulldogs at Bryant-Denny Stadium, right? Last year, Alabama went on the road and took on the Georgia Bulldogs. This year, they'll host the Georgia Bulldogs at Bryant-Denny Stadium. The last time the two teams played at Bryant-Denny Stadium, you know, was one of the craziest games that we saw, right? With Alabama coming out hot, and then Georgia coming out, taking the lead before Ryan Williams had the game-changing play that we all remember. And then last year, Georgia took Alabama to the woodshed in the SEC title game. So good job, Hacker. Appreciate you. And I think when you look to that particular game between Alabama and Georgia, I think that's a huge opportunity for this Alabama football team under Coach Kalen DeBoer to really show where they're at in year 3 of the development phase, right? Because I think when you look to the first 5 games of the season, it bodes well for Alabama. But I think you go to that game against Georgia, you have another opportunity against Kirby Smart, right? And can you imagine, family, if Kalen DeBoer starts off his kind of career at Alabama 2-1 against Kirby Smart? I always think about that because Kirby Smart right now, right, he's a measuring stick, right? I mean, let me ask you this. Is Georgia going anywhere? No. So if in a game like that, if Bama wins that game 2-1 against Kirby, he's 2-0 against Sark, 2-0 against Dan Lanning. I'm just saying that's a huge game for Alabama as well as Coach Kalen DeBoer. Okay, the next trivia question, all right? Who is the linebackers coach? All right, you guys should be able to get this one. Who is the linebackers coach? Let me know inside the comment box. Here are the options. The options for the linebacker coach. Kane Womack. Does Kane Womack coach the linebackers? Does Jason Jones coach the linebackers? Chuck Burrell? Is that even a staff member? No cheating. Who is it? Is it A, Kane Womack? B, Jason Jones? Is it C, Chuck Morrell? I see a lot of voting inside the comment box for C. All right. Let's see who we got inside the comment box. Okay. I am going to choose for this one. I'm going to say AKA Brash. Okay. So I see AKA Brash. I want you to name who the linebacker coach is inside the comment box. You got 10 seconds. AKA Brash, who is Alabama's linebacker coach? No poll for this one. You guys should be able to get this one. AKA Brash, we're waiting on you, bro. Is it Kane Womack? Does he coach the defense and the linebackers? Jason Jones? Right? Got here last year. Is he coaching the linebackers or is it Chuck Morrell? Waiting on AKA Brash. Right? AK, man, we're waiting on you, dog. No poll for this one. No poll for this one. I think AKA Brash, you might be looking it up. Okay, AK, we don't hear from you. Okay, we're going to go with Larry Large. Larry Large, give us your final answer, bro. You got 10 seconds. Larry Large. Who is Alabama's linebacker coach, Larry? Let us know. A, Kane Womack. B, Jason Jones. C, Chuck Morrell. Larry Large, let's go, man. Come on. We're waiting on you. German Anderson, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. Larry. Man, Larry, it's almost May, dog. Okay, I guess you guys didn't get this one. Okay, Larry's finally answered, all right? And he's going to say CMB. Larry, my boy. Yo, Chris Waltman, what's up, dog? So the correct answer is C, Chuck Morrell, okay? Chuck Morrell coaches the Alabama inside linebackers. All right. Chuck Morrell, linebackers, and Christian Robinson coaches that kind of the old outside linebackers. And I think when you look to Alabama's coaching staff, you've seen a lot of continuity within the staff, right? I mean, you've had a couple guys leave the program. You had Hitchler, who left as the safeties coach. You've had Jamarcus Shepard, who left to be a head football coach. You had Nick Sheridan, who's the OC at Michigan State. But you got Chuck Morrell, who came with Coach Kalen DeBoer from Washington, right? Yeah, a lot of these guys came with Coach Kalen DeBoer, have ties with Coach Kalen DeBoer, and I think that's another area that has made Alabama football kind of get off to a good start in this development stage over the first couple years, right? So Chuck Morrell, he's an inside linebackers coach. Now, the first year, it was Kane Womack as a defense and kind of inside linebackers, but they've kind of promoted within, and Chuck Morrell has been here for 3 seasons as well. So he is the inside linebackers coach. Okay. All right, next up. I know you guys are going to like this one, okay? Our boy Cody, all right, who calls in. Where is Cody from? Is he from Crestland, Crest Point, or Crestview? Where is Cody from? One of our beloved callers. And we'll do a poll for this one, okay? Where is Cody from? All right, A, B, C. All right. Where is Cody from? Is he from Crestland? Is he from Crest Point? Or is he from Crestview? All right, let's see what the votes are saying right now. This is a good one. This is interesting. I think people are liking Crestview, but people are also liking Crestland. All right, let me say it so you guys can hear it, okay? Hey, what's going on? It's Kyle Henderson, BAMA Football on YouTube. Who am I on the line with and where are you calling in from? Hey, Kyle, it's it's Cody from Crestland. Hey, Kyle, it's Cody from Crest Point. Hey, Kyle, it's Cody from Crestview. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to go with, on this one, let's see who we got. Let me choose somebody. How about BJ, our homie from Las Vegas, Henderson, if I'm not mistaken. All right, BJ, you're up, man. You got 15 seconds. Where is our boy Cody from? Cody calls in. Cody sometimes gets fired up. All right. Where is Cody from? BJ. You could roll with the undefeated inside the comment box. So far, the undefeated has said they feel good about C. All right. Crest World. Oh, I love Crest World. All right, BJ, we're waiting on you, homie. You got all those guys. Okay, so BJ's final answer is B, Crest Point. Oh, my God. Man, family. We went against the undefeated, and you can't. It's Crestview. Our final answer is Crestview. We're looking for Crestview. BJ, we love you, dog. We appreciate you. I went with you because you're out on the West Coast, okay? Cody's from Crestview down in Florida, all right? Cody. Can't you see? Sometimes your calls just hypnotize me. Okay. All right. Let's we got another one too. Patriot Life. I know you guys aren't going to get this one. Where is Patriot Life from? Okay. Where is Patriot Life from? Is he from Hunts Vegas? Where's my Huntsville crew at? Is he from Nashville? You guys better get this right. Man, Patriot Life, the community leader. Or is he from Chattanooga? Huh. Huntsville, Nashville, or Chattanooga? Talking Patriot Life. What you guys got? Oh, this is too easy. All right. Hey, Force, what's up, man? See you inside the comment box. He's just saying he's from America. Dude, Patriot Life there's not a time that Patriot Life doesn't either has an Alabama football hat on or an American flag hat on, right? All right, you guys got this one. Yo, Patriot Life, you know this. And you know this, man. He's from Chattanooga. Yeah. Poor guy is living in Tennessee. But, yeah, Chattanooga is where our boy Patriot Life is from. All right. Okay. Okay, last year, how many games did Little Brother lose? How many games, no cheating, how many games did Little Brother lose? Talking about the barn. Did they lose 5 games? Did they lose 7 games, or did they lose 6? I know they lost a lot. I know BAMA beat them. I know they're always on the struggle bus. They should have just kept Gus Malzahn. You know what's crazy about Auburn? Is that they fired they fired Gus Malzahn thinking they could do better. Man. Doesn't that make you laugh? That's crazy to me, man. Think about the trajectory that they've gone after they fired Gus Malzahn. All right, so is it 5? Is it 7? Is it 6? All right. Man, there was a time where I didn't think they're going to win another game. Okay, so you guys got it. It is 7, all right? 7 games. That's how many games they lost. And I think kind of the quick outlook on the Auburn Tigers is I saw on social recently that they're playing Dixieland Delight to kind of get people ready for, I guess, Alabama already. That's how much Alabama sits in the mind of Auburn, right? In the mind of an Auburn fan. I always say this, man. I cannot imagine what it must be like to live in Alabama as an Auburn fan. It just every day must just be painful. I'm dead serious. There's nothing relevant about Auburn, and they're going to try to resurrect the program with Alex Golesh, who I like as a coach. They got Byron Bound coming back as the quarterback. I think he'll be good, but man, the trajectory of that program is just completely on the down, and I do think Alex Golesh will do a good job. I like him as a coach, to be honest. But, man, to be playing Dixieland Delight at practice, that's crazy. Right? Like, getting ready for this game. Yo, what about getting ready for, like, your spring game? Right? Like, man, that's a little much for me. But they lost 7 games last year, which is crazy. 7 games. All right. I think we got a couple more to go. Okay? How many, this is a tough one. How many 100-yard games, receiving yards, has Ryan Williams had at the University of Alabama? This is a tough one. This is where it gets tough. How many 100-yard games has Ryan Williams had at the University of Alabama? Don't look it up. He's been here for 2 years, right? How many 100-yard games has Ryan Williams had at Bama? 1, 5, or 3? We'll post a poll for this one. How many 100-yard games for Ryan Coleman Williams? A, B, C. This is a tough one. He caught for 1 last year. Okay? It's kind of about the year before. Let's see. I know he went crazy against Georgia. Had a really big performance as well against Wisconsin. This is a tough one. How many 100-yard games for Ryan Coleman Williams? Okay. Let's go to the chat box, and I'm going to ask our new friend, Force Gaming. Force Gaming, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining the program. The question is, how many 100-yard games career-wise for Ryan Coleman Williams at Alabama so far? And our options are 1, 5, 3. What you got, man? We're waiting on you. You can move us to the next question. This is a tough one. I think when you think about Ryan Coleman Williams, there's a lot of people that feel that he hasn't been successful at Alabama. I would argue against that. I would say that he has been successful. Now, was last year successful? I think that there was a downfall, right? I think that he trended the other way. But was it a complete disappointment? Not necessarily. And Force says 3. Yes, he has 3 career games with 100 yards. Okay, so his first year, he had 177. I'm sorry, he has 3. So he had 139 yards. His first game, right? First game of the season, the first game ever, 139 yards. And the crazy thing was it was off 2 receptions. Isn't that crazy? And they were both touchdowns. Talk about setting the stage for your career. You know what I'm saying? And then he had 6 against Georgia for 177. And then this last year, he just had 100-yard game, which was against Wisconsin, 5 for 165, which was in the second game of the season. So we kind of thought, this magic is about to happen again. I think that that sophomore slump definitely hit him hard. That guy probably has a ton of things going on, but I think if he seems locked in, right? He had the 3 touchdowns or whatever in that scrimmage. I think that he'll have, I would say, how about this? More or less 5 100-yard games for Ryan this year. More or less 5 100-yard games for Ryan this year. That's a tough one too, man. More or less 5 100-yard games. That's a tough one. I guess I'm gonna say over. I guess, right? I say more. I say more. That's a hard one, but I mean, this is a contract year. They got to feed him. I don't know. That's a hard question, but I'm gonna say more. I get or push 5. Cause man, I don't know. I stumped myself. Okay. All right. Okay, we got a couple more to get through. Okay. All right. So this one, I think you guys should get this one. When was the last national title for Bama? When was the last national title for Bama? 2023, 2021, or 2020? Last national title for Bama. You guys should all get this one. Although, when you think about it, and the question is phrased weird. Last title for Bama. Look at the question. Last title. Does that mean reach the title or won a title? I'm going to say the last time they won a title. Won a title. Sorry for the weird question. Sometimes the question can throw you off. That's my bad. You guys got this one? Okay, yeah. Obviously, it's 2020. So let me ask you this, okay? And the way, do you see how I've been I've been doing the show? I've been bringing up the topic, and then I kind of elaborate on the topic. Just kind of switching it up. Sometimes you got to shift gears on things, right? So, does 2020, okay? Does 2020 seem like a long time ago, period? Does it seem like a long year? Like a long time? I think it does for me. I mean, when I think back about 2020 and how life has changed, that was the COVID year. And 6 years from that, that's a long time. And I get it. You know, the recruits come in and they hold those trophies. They got to dust off those trophies, I bet. I bet they're like, yo, make sure that we dust off the trophies because we got a bunch of recruits coming in. Right? And this might make people mad, but I think this is also the truth. I wonder if it's weird for like DeBoer, and look, he's in development. He's still building things up. But he had nothing to do with those championships. Nothing. So is it weird kind of showcasing like the trophies? Yo, look at the trophies that I didn't win. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look at how would you phrase it? Look at these are the trophies. This is what we can win here at the university. I'm trying to win one too. I don't know. That might be tough for anybody. Because guys come in and that's the first thing. Let me show you the trophy room. And look, disclaimer, I haven't won a trophy here myself. But it might be a little bit weird, right? It would be weird for me. If I was showing you like something that I didn't like have anything, I don't know. It would be kind of weird. I'm not hating. It's just that it might be strange. All right. Okay. All right. How about this one? Okay. You know what? That's a good way to look at it, Force. The tradition. There you go. This is the tradition that is here. That's how you frame it, you know? And this is what we're a part of. The tradition here. And same thing that goes for like picks in the NFL. And by the way, yeah, that answer was 2020. Yes, 2020. Okay. Daniel Hill. How many yards did Daniel Hill run for last year? Daniel Hill, Alabama running back. How many yards did he run for last year? Is it A, 284 yards? Is it B, 321 yards? Is it C, 299 yards? This is another tough one. I think when you think back about the running backs, we could probably all agree that Daniel Hill was the number 2 running back at the end, right? But when you think about the number 2 running back here, you're like, man, he must have ran for like 400 yards, 500 yards. It wasn't the case, right? And you guys were very quickly to get this one. 284 yards. Not even 300 yards, right? And I know he didn't get a lot of opportunities, and our offensive line wasn't it. But, man, like that's a sobering number to look at, right? Be like, man, that's our backup only had 284? Yeah. Well, you know how things went last year for the offensive schematics, the offensive line, the running backs, right? Yeah, wild one. Definitely. Okay. Okay. Here's our last one of the day. Okay. Last one of the day. What is the phrase for Alabama this year? There's a big banner of it inside the indoor practice facility. What is the phrase for Alabama this year? Is it untouchable? Is it unbreakable? Or is it ice cream shop? I take you to the ice cream shop. You could have it your way. How do you want it? You gonna throw it down, Phil? With Keelan Russell? I take you to the ice cream shop. Untouchable? Unbreakable? Or ice cream shop? What's up, Joe? Good to see you, dog. You could have it your way. It is B. It is B. It is unbreakable. That is our I guess our phrase this year is the ice cream. It's not it's unbreakable. It's not the ice cream. Okay. I'll take you to the ice cream shop. You know what I'm talking about? 50 Cent. Remember 50 Cent? G-Unit. Man, I had the G-Unit shoes. I promise you. And I had these G-Unit shoes. Some of you are probably like, what? Yo, when those G-Unit shoes first came out, I'm telling you, man. Woof. Man, they were fire. I had the ones, the red. Man. Well, family, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for joining me today on the program. Each and every day live at 10 a.m. Central Time, or as Major News happens. And, of course, Wake Up Bama at 4 a.m. Thank you very much for contributing inside the comment box with the trivia. I just wanted to kind of switch things up a little bit today. I have fun, on the program. And tomorrow's Feel Good Friday, so the vibes will be strong tomorrow as well. G-Unit. Remember that? Yeah, no call in today. We will see tomorrow where we're at, too, because we have, please note that tomorrow the scrimmage is in the afternoon. Yo, are you serious? Michael with the buzzer beater. What? With the buzzer beater, super chat. We got to do the horn for that, man. Holy cow. I don't even know if you could hear the horn on that. Michael, that's what's up, dog. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you so much for always taking care of me, man. Huge supporter on the show. Thank you so much. Remember, also, while we're talking about the 50 spot, right? You play $5, get $50 instantly when you use Prize Picks, okay? So download the app. HMA is the promo code. Please take care of them as they take care of me. Just like Michael Hill and all you guys that are fan funders, I appreciate you guys from top to bottom. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay close to God. Stay where your feet are at. You can catch me right here on Bama Football on YouTube, on our website, on Facebook, wherever it is. I got you covered. I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for kicking it with me.